Long before the hidden villages. Before shinobi even existed. There was one man who shaped the world. Hagoromo Ōtsutsuki, the sage of 6 paths. But even in death, his dream of peace was never fulfilled. The cycle of hatred continued, twisting through generations. So the sage made a final choice. If my sons cannot bring balance, then I shall return as one who will. Centuries later, a boy was born. Loud, stubborn, and full of heart. His name, Naruto Uzumaki, unaware that within him slept the spirit of the very being who once created chakra itself. This is the story of a new legend. A world where Naruto becomes the true reincarnation of the Sage of 6 Paths. Welcome to Sage What Ifs. Hello guys, this is the second part of What If Naruto was the reincarnation of Sage of 6 Paths. Kakashi smirked under the mask. Not quite. Remember, teamwork is allowed but not required. And don't think you can rely on strength alone. Strategy, observation, and timing are everything. Naruto clenched his fists lightly, a spark of excitement in his eyes. Finally, a challenge that required not just power, but brains, reflexes, and instinct. All things he had honed over years of solo training. Sakura looked nervous, glancing between her two teammates. I don't even know if I'm fast enough for this. Naruto chuckled softly. Don't worry. Just watch, learn, and keep up. I've got your back. Sasuke's expression didn't change. I work alone. Don't slow me down. Naruto smirked. Yeah, I thought so. Typical Uchiha arrogance. This'll be fun. Kakashi clapped once. Begin. The team scattered immediately, and the bell test had begun. Naruto's instincts kicked in. He didn't rush blindly. Instead, he analyzed the terrain, calculated possible attack angles, and considered his teammates' tendencies. His movements were precise and efficient, every step controlled. Sakura hesitated at first, but Naruto's calm assurance encouraged her. Follow me. He whispered, and she fell in line behind him, learning to move quickly and quietly, stepping in his rhythm. Sasuke, ever self-reliant, darted ahead alone. Naruto noted the boy's speed and reflexes carefully. Not bad. He's fast, but predictable. He'll make a mistake if I can bait him right. Naruto used a subtle clone, not to attack, but to create a slight distraction. A leaf falling near Sasuke's path, enough to shift his focus just slightly. The moment passed in a blink, but it revealed a small opening that Naruto remembered. Kakashi's eye widened behind the mask. Already analyzing his teammates, using the environment subtly. This boy is not ordinary. Sakura, encouraged by Naruto's guidance, gained confidence. She moved more efficiently, avoiding traps and keeping pace. Naruto's instinctive planning allowed him to calculate the optimal path for both of them while keeping an eye on Sasuke's movements. The three made it to Kakashi's position, bells in hand, at different times. Naruto arriving last, calm, collected, and grinning slightly. Kakashi held up the bells. Impressive. You didn't just get the bells. You coordinated, observed, and adapted. You understand the real lesson here. Teamwork and strategy are more important than brute force. Naruto's grin widened faintly. Hey, that was fun. Sasuke's frown remained, but there was a hint of respect in his eyes. Sakura's expression was bright, filled with newfound confidence. Kakashi's gaze lingered on Naruto, the single eye under his mask narrowing slightly. This boy, there's something different about him. Calm under pressure, instinctively aware of everything around him, and guiding his teammates without even appearing to. He's not just skilled. He's something else. Naruto tied his forehead protector snugly, feeling the faint pulse of Hagoromo's chakra. He smiled, glancing at his team. This is just the beginning. Together, we'll become stronger. And no one will be able to predict what Team 7 can do. Not bad, Kakashi said quietly, almost to himself. Then, louder, to the team. Looks like you all passed. But that's only because you worked together. Observe, adapt, and act. The key lesson. And Naruto. His eye narrowed slightly, you didn't just react. You led. You guided your teammates without them even realizing it. Naruto tilted his head, brushing a strand of spiky blonde hair from his face. Hey, I guess that's what happens when you train by yourself for years. You get used to reading everything at once. He smiled faintly, the pulse of Hagoromo's chakra whispering subtly, guiding his intuition, sharpening his awareness even now. Sasuke crossed his arms, his dark eyes glinting with restrained respect. HMPH. You were better than I expected. The word was grudging, but genuine. He had been forced to recognize that Naruto wasn't just lucky or brash. He was precise, deliberate, and intelligent. Sakura's eyes shone with a mixture of admiration and relief. Naruto, you really saved me a few times back there. I couldn't have kept up without you. Her cheeks colored slightly, and she avoided meeting his eyes directly, though Naruto caught the faint warmth in her expression. Naruto shrugged casually. We all did it. You moved well once I told you where to step, and Sasuke. Well, you're fast. You just need to pay attention to the details sometimes. His grin was playful, but calm and self-assured, hinting at the quiet genius guiding him. Kakashi's visible eye twitched. He had observed every step Naruto had taken. The clone used as a subtle misdirection, the placement of his teammates, the foresight to anticipate Kakashi's own adjustments. He knew instinctively that Naruto's abilities went far beyond normal training, even beyond what most genin could achieve in years. Interesting, Kakashi muttered. Not just skill, but awareness. And he's calm under pressure. Almost like he's seen this before. He paused, glancing briefly at the other two. Sasuke, Sakura, remember this feeling. The team works best when everyone trusts and observes each other, not just their own strength. Naruto stepped forward, tying his forehead protector snugly again. His gaze swept over Sasuke. And Sakura. We're a team now. Not just for the bell test, but for real missions. Trust each other, and we'll be stronger than anyone expects. Sasuke's frown softened slightly, though he didn't reply. Sakura, however, smiled and nodded, a spark of determination in her eyes. Yeah, I'll do my best, Naruto. Kakashi's smirk returned beneath the mask. You all have potential. But Naruto, you're something else entirely. Calm, precise, and instinctively aware. Keep that up, and you'll surprise even yourself. Naruto's smile widened faintly, a quiet confidence in his eyes. This is just the beginning, he thought, feeling the faint, guiding pulse of Hagoromo's chakra beneath his skin. The world isn't ready for what Team 7 can do. And neither am I. Not yet. But I will be. The team walked back toward the village together, their steps unhurried but deliberate. For the first time, Naruto felt a sense of belonging beyond the orphanage, beyond the solitude of his forest. Training. He had teammates, a sensei, and a challenge that promised to push him further than ever before. And deep inside, the quiet voice of the Sage of Six Paths. Subtle and guiding, whispered a single thought. You are ready, my child. But the true path has only just begun. Naruto glanced at Sasuke and Sakura, then up at Kakashi. His grin returned, calm but determined. All right, let's see what missions have in store for us next. The sun dipped lower behind the Leaf Village rooftops, casting long shadows over Team 7. It was more than a team now. It was the beginning of a legend in the making. Night had fallen over Konoha, and the village was quiet. Naruto sat alone in his modest apartment, staring at the moonlight spilling through the window. The events of the day. The genin exams. Team formation, and the bell test. Replayed in his mind. Calmly, methodically, as always, he analyzed each moment, noting what had gone well and what could be improved. Then, a strange stillness filled the room. The air shifted, heavy with an almost imperceptible weight. Naruto's body tensed instinctively. Not a threat, he thought. Different. Something else. A faint, warm light appeared in the corner of the room, slowly taking shape. A tall, radiant figure emerged, clad in flowing robes of pure white, eyes calm and infinite. The presence exuded wisdom, authority, and a quiet power that resonated deep within Naruto's chest. I am Hagoromo Ōtsutsuki, the figure said, voice like the wind brushing through ancient trees. The Sage of Six Paths. You are my reincarnation, Naruto. The child who carries my will and the future of shinobi in his hands. Naruto's eyes widened slightly, but his expression remained calm. So, you're saying, I'm like you? Hagoromo nodded. Yes. But being my reincarnation does not mean your path will be easy. It means you carry a responsibility. To learn, to grow, and to guide those who cannot see the bigger picture. And soon, you will meet one of the most important beings in your life. Kurama, the Nine Tails. Naruto's heart skipped. Kurama. The beast sealed inside me since birth. I've felt its presence, but I've never seen it like this. Hagoromo gestured, and the space around Naruto shifted. The room transformed into a vast, ethereal chamber, glowing softly with golden light. In the center, a massive, fox-shaped silhouette appeared, its 9 tails swaying, eyes glowing faintly red. Its chakra was immense, radiating power so overwhelming that even Naruto felt it reverberate through his chest. Kurama's voice, deep and resonant, echoed in Naruto's mind. Who dares enter my domain? Naruto took a slow breath. I'm not afraid. I've trained for this. And I can sense Hagoromo's presence too. I am Naruto Uzumaki, he said, voice steady. I know who you are. And I know we're connected. I want to understand you. Not just control your power. Kurama's gaze shifted, curiosity flickering in its eyes. It circled Naruto, immense claws leaving faint marks in the ethereal floor. Humans. Always arrogant, always thinking they can dominate what they do not understand. Naruto met the gaze without flinching. I don't want to dominate. I want balance. I want to work with you. Hagoromo's voice resonated softly in his mind. Speak with honesty, Naruto. Do not seek to impose your will. Let him recognize your spirit. Kurama growled softly, its massive form tense, then paused. It studied Naruto for a long moment, chakra and instinct intertwining, feeling the difference in him. You are not like the others. You have the calm of a sage. And the instinct of a warrior. Perhaps you can understand. Naruto felt a faint warmth in response. A connection, subtle but undeniable. Finally, I can sense you as more than a force trapped inside me. Hagoromo spoke again, smiling faintly. Kurama has been a part of you since birth, but your journey together has only begun. Learn from one another. Grow. And when the time comes, you will both need to act as one. Not just for yourself, but for the world. Kurama's massive tail swished slowly, a low hum resonating through the chamber. Humph. We shall see, human. Show me you are worthy. Naruto bowed slightly, calm but resolute. I will, I promise. Hagoromo's figure began to fade, leaving Naruto alone with Kurama in the ethereal chamber. The fox tilted its head, eyes glowing brighter. For the first time, Naruto sensed curiosity. A faint, reluctant respect emanating from the beast. This is the beginning, Naruto thought, feeling the subtle pulse of Hagoromo's guidance intertwining with Kurama's immense chakra. Together, we'll become stronger than anyone expects. And for the first time, the 9 tails did not growl. Instead, it simply watched, acknowledging the presence of the boy who was no longer just a host, but a true partner. All right, Kurama. Let's see what we can do together, Naruto thought, reaching for the connection without fear or arrogance. A faint glow surrounded his hands as his chakra interwove with the fox's immense energy. He didn't push it. He allowed it to flow, guided by instinct, refined control, and Hagoromo's subtle influence. The sensation was overwhelming at first. Power like a tidal wave, immense and wild. Yet Naruto felt no panic. Instead, there was clarity, a calm understanding that he had never experienced. Kurama's voice echoed in his mind, tinged with surprise and cautious respect. HMPH. You are not just a child. You move with intent. I can feel your control. You're calm. Why? Do you not tremble? Naruto opened his eyes, chakra flowing evenly around him, not spilling uncontrollably. Because I've trained. And because I understand. I can't just fight your power. I have to work with it. For the first time, Kurama's chakra seemed to shimmer in approval, not as a threat but as recognition. Its immense energy coiled gently, intertwining with Naruto's own like a dance. Still wild, but guided. He experimented cautiously, extending a small stream of Kurama's chakra outward, shaping it with his hands. It responded instantly, forming a barely visible barrier that shimmered with raw power. Naruto could feel the beast's essence within it. It was subtle but present, watching, learning, cooperating. This is incredible, Naruto thought, excitement tinged with caution. He was aware, instinctively, that he was only scratching the surface. A single mistake, a surge too aggressive, and Kurama's overwhelming chakra could easily overwhelm him. But under Hagoromo's guidance, he felt balance, control, and potential. Hours passed as Naruto moved slowly, carefully, learning to integrate his energy with Kurama's. Each small success, a pulse of power that remained stable, a mental connection that deepened, strengthened the bond between host and beast. He noted every nuance. The rhythm of Kurama's chakra, the ebb and flow of its energy, the subtle shifts in tone when it responded to his thoughts. By the time the moon hung high in the sky, Naruto had achieved something remarkable. Though still far from full cooperation, he had formed a delicate, balanced connection. Kurama's chakra no longer felt like a separate entity. It was a part of him, a silent partner, waiting for his guidance and cooperation. Kurama's voice, deep and resonant, echoed in his mind again, tinged with a hint of curiosity and respect. Perhaps you are different. Perhaps you are worthy of more than any human before you. Naruto exhaled, smiling faintly, exhaustion mixed with exhilaration. This is just the beginning, Kurama. Together, we're going to get stronger. And we'll protect the village. Together. For the first time, the Nine Tails did not resist. It hummed softly, its presence melding gently with Naruto's own. A quiet acknowledgement passed between them, subtle but profound. A truce, a bond, a beginning. Hagoromo's whisper returned, warm and approving. Well done, Naruto. You have taken your first true step. But remember, power alone is not enough. Control, understanding, and the heart to guide it wisely will define your path. Naruto nodded, feeling a surge of determination. I'll remember. I'll get stronger. And one day, I'll make sure no one can challenge Team 7, or the village, or the future itself. The night stretched on, quiet and calm, the faint pulse of Kurama's chakra mingling with his own. A new chapter had begun. One of trust, growth, and the untapped potential of the reincarnation of Hagoromo standing as a genin in Konoha, ready to face the challenges ahead. After completing the 3D rank missions, Naruto found himself alone once more, but this time with purpose. The missions had been simple for most genin, but for him, they were a chance to refine his abilities and, most importantly, to gain control over Kurama's immense chakra. Every morning, before the sun rose, Naruto ran. The forest surrounding Konoha became his personal training ground. He sprinted across uneven terrain, vaulting over fallen trees, rocks, and streams, each landing precise and calculated. Kurama's chakra pulsed subtly through his body, enhancing strength and endurance, but Naruto focused not on raw power. Every movement, every breath, was measured, refined, and deliberate. After the morning sprints, he began chakra control exercises. Sitting cross-legged on a high rock, Naruto extended streams of Kurama's energy into the surrounding forest, lifting small boulders, shifting leaves, and manipulating debris with fine precision. At first, the chakra would surge wildly, testing him with violent spikes, but Naruto remained calm, letting it flow naturally instead of forcing it. Slowly, day by day, the Nine Tails chakra bent to his will, responding to subtle mental cues. Afternoons were devoted to physical conditioning. Naruto executed hundreds of push-ups, pull-ups, and squats, often infusing his strikes with chakra to enhance both power and control. He climbed cliffs, jumped between branches, and practiced dodging simulated attacks from invisible foes. Each exercise tested endurance, reflexes, and coordination, ensuring his body could keep up with the immense chakra he carried. Evenings were spent in meditation and Kurama integration. Naruto would synchronize his breathing with the fox's chakra, feeling its pulse as if it were his own heartbeat. Hagoromo's voice whispered guidance in his mind. Balance power with purpose. Observation and control are stronger than raw strength. Using this guidance, Naruto experimented with sending controlled surges of Kurama's chakra through his limbs, increasing speed, strength, and reaction time in subtle, safe bursts. He also practiced strategic observation. Moving silently through the forest, Naruto would detect the faintest signs of movement. A snapping twig, a rustling leaf, or the flow of wind. Using these cues, he predicted patterns of motion, refined reflexes, and imagined combat scenarios where multiple opponents attacked from different directions. His instincts, sharpened by Hagoromo's subtle guidance, allowed him to anticipate moves before they happened. By the end of each day, Naruto would sit quietly under a tree, exhausted but focused, analyzing the day's progress. Each day brought small victories. A surge of Kurama's chakra finally held under perfect control, a new reflex honed, a mental observation sharpened. Slowly, the overwhelming power that had once been a burden was becoming a tool. A part of him rather than something to fear. By the time the 2 months had passed, Naruto had transformed. His stamina, agility, reflexes, and mental acuity far exceeded the expectations of most genin. Kurama's chakra was no longer wild. It flowed in harmony with his own. Alone in the forests around Konoha, he had become a disciplined, calculating shinobi. Physically powerful, mentally sharp, and ready to face the challenges of the Land of Waves mission and beyond. Naruto rose from the forest floor one evening, the sun setting over Konoha, and smiled faintly. "I'm ready. Kurama. Let's see what we can do together." It has already been 2 months after they have become genin, and now Naruto wanted to go on the higher rank mission so that he can know how much he has progressed. So when in the next morning Naruto with his team was going back towards the Hokage office. "So what do you think that we can get any higher rank mission, Kurama?" Naruto asked Kurama. "I guess there is no harm in asking," Kurama said to Naruto. "Sasuke, what do you think we ask Hokage for the higher rank mission now?" Naruto's asked Sasuke. "It will be a good idea to know about our real abilities," Sasuke said. "What about you, Sakura?" Naruto asked. "Don't you think that it will be a little soon to do it?" Sakura said. "What do you think, Kakashi-sensei? Don't you think that we can handle the higher rank missions or not?" Naruto asked. "I guess you guys can handle it, but I think you should have more experience before that," Kakashi said. "I guess there is no harm in asking," Naruto said. "Yes, you are right. Then who is going to be the one to ask for this?" Kakashi asked. "I guess if you will ask on behalf of us, then it would be better because Hokage will consider it validate," Naruto said. "Yes, you are right, but in that case all the responsibility will be on me," Naruto Kakashi said. "I guess you should ask and then I will cover you," Kakashi said to Naruto. "Then it is decided that we are going to get the C-rank mission today," Naruto said to them. They reached into the Hokage office. They were in front of Hiruzen, who was looking for the D-rank mission in the list. "What are you looking for, Hokage-sama?" Naruto asked. "I am looking for another D-rank mission for you," Hiruzen said to Naruto. "I guess we are strong and experienced enough to go on higher rank missions now. Can you please give us at least a C-rank mission?" Naruto said to Hiruzen. "You are not experienced enough for this right now," Hiruzen said to Naruto. "I guess they can handle it," Kakashi said. "What do you really think, Kakashi, that these kids can handle the C-rank mission?" Hiruzen asked. "Yes, Hokage-sama, I guess they are strong enough to go on a C-rank mission," Kakashi said to Hiruzen. "Since you are saying that they can handle it, then I guess I can believe on it, but you will have to take care of it. These kids will be your responsibility when you will go on this mission. And in that case I have a C-rank mission for you. You all will be going on the mission to the Land of Waves protecting Tazuna," Hiruzen said to them. And then Hiruzen called Tazuna there. After getting to know about the C-rank missions, they all left from there towards their houses for their training. "So Kurama, let's train now," Naruto said to Kurama. "Today start with 2 taels worth chakra." "Naruto, now your body is strong enough to handle the 2 taels worth chakra," Kurama said to Naruto. "Yes, I guess you are right, Kurama," Naruto said to Kurama. After that Naruto started his training again and trained hard to control the 2 taels chakra, and since it was calm chakra, Naruto was trying to handle that much amount of chakra. And because of being the reincarnation of Sage of 6 Paths and using the chakra of the 9 taels, Naruto's chakra was getting bigger and bigger now. Even Kakashi was shocked to see Naruto's chakra getting this big. Naruto's chakra has already far exceeded any Jonin of the Hidden Leaf. In the next morning they left on the mission. When they were moving towards the land of waves, Naruto noticed the puddle on the way with a clear weather. He got alert after watching that. Sasuke and Sakura, get ready for it, Naruto said to them without even thinking what is about to happen. Sakura and Sasuke got alert and ready for the fight. What, there is no one, why these kids are acting like something is going to happen, Tazuna said. They are right, just wait and watch, Kakashi said to them. After then all of a sudden demon brothers came out of the puddle. And they directly attacked on Kakashi. Before they can attack on Kakashi, Naruto appeared there with a burst of speed. He is so fast, Tazuna was thinking in his mind. Naruto punched one of those demon brothers, taking him down with only one punch. And Kakashi handled the second one in another punch. That was good, Naruto, you have handled a Chunin rank shinobi with only one punch, Kakashi said. Thanks sensei, Naruto said. I think I need to talk to Tazuna right now, Kakashi said after binding both of them with the tree. So tell me, Tazuna, what was that for, Kakashi asked. After refusing it for few times, Tazuna told Kakashi everything which was going on in Land of Waves. What do you think, you Naruto and Sasuke, what we should do, Kakashi asked. I guess we should help him, Naruto said to Kakashi. But Naruto, keep that in mind that the fight is not going to easy. After the Chunin rank shinobis there will come another Jonin rank shinobis, Kakashi said to Naruto. Yes, I can understand it, and I guess we can take down a Jonin if there will be two. Me, Sasuke and Sakura will take down one, and about the another one you can take him down easily, Naruto said to Kakashi. And what if there come more than two, Kakashi asked. Then and Sasuke will have to fight against two of them and will be a little difficult, but we will handle it, Naruto said. Are you sure about this, Naruto, Kakashi asked. Are we sure, Sasuke, Naruto asked. Yes, we are, Sasuke said. And beside, if we cannot help others, then why are we shinobi? Is it just a career option or what, Naruto said. Then it is decided that we will go on this mission, but after this you all will be very alert on this mission, Kakashi said. They all nodded at that. And then once again Kakashi with his team started leaving on the mission. When they were about to reach at the bridge, they were close to the bridge. Naruto, I can sense a Jonin rank chakra here, Kurama said to Naruto. And then Naruto sensed that too. Get down now, Naruto and Kakashi said at the same time. They all get down, but then a big sword came towards them and passed from above their heads and then hits on a tree. Kakashi saw him. So it is you, Zabuza Momochi, Kakashi said. Sensei, you know him, Sakura asked. Yes, he is the rogue ninja from the Hidden Mist, people call him a monster, Kakashi said. So tell me, why did you attack on us, Naruto asked. Naruto, he is here, and that clearly means that he is on a mission in which he has to kill Tazuna, and for that he can even kill us, Kakashi said to Naruto. So to protect Tazuna and ourselves we will have to kill him, Naruto said. Yes, something like that, Kakashi said. So can you sense another chakra here, Naruto asked. So you mean to say that here is someone else, Kakashi asked. Yes, there is someone else too, Naruto said. Will you come out yourself or else I will have to come to find you, Naruto said. So you have sensed even him? I will have to admit it that you have quite a sensing ability, Zabuza said to Naruto. You don't know what else I can do, Naruto said. Are you ready, Kurama, Naruto asked. Think about yourself, kid, I am always ready, Kurama said to Naruto. And then Zabuza called out for Haku. So you will have to agree that we both are quite strong subordinates, Kakashi said. You are right, but mine is even stronger, Zabuza said. We will see who is stronger, Naruto said to Zabuza. Now Kurama, Naruto said to Kurama. And then he entered the Two Tails state. What the hell is that? He too is a monster, Zabuza was thinking in his mind. It will be fun, Zabuza said, but the next moment Naruto ran towards Zabuza so fast, attacked on Zabuza. From other side Zabuza attacked on Naruto with his sword, but Naruto dodged his attack on, then punched him hard that he flew back from there. To protect Zabuza, Haku came in Naruto's way. He created the ice mirrors around him and then started attacking on Naruto. But Naruto was just watching what is happening there. Haku was attacking on Naruto with the needles, but because of the chakra cloak Naruto had on himself, nothing was hitting Naruto. And then Naruto started using the chakra-made hand and destroying all the ice mirrors like nothing. Sasuke and Sakura was shocked to see all of this happening. Really, this is too much, Sakura said. We can still save him, Sakura, you don't worry about this, he is just losing control over his body. We just have to think about something before anything bad happens, Kakashi said. But I don't think that Naruto is losing control, he is looking calm to me, Sasuke said. Is this real? Kakashi said and saw towards Naruto fighting against Haku and Zabuza. Let's go help him, Kakashi said to Sasuke. Take care of him, Sakura, Sasuke said and then left from there to help Naruto. Control yourself, Naruto, at this rate you will lose control and nine tails will come out of you, Kakashi said. Don't worry about him, you two take one of them and leave the second one to me, Naruto said and then attacked on Zabuza so fast. Naruto was dominating him, his punches was so strong, his speed was too much, even Zabuza was barely able to react on. His speed was too much that Naruto was continuously punching him hard, and then Naruto took out the kunai and then added chakra to the kunai to kill Zabuza right there. Haku saw that happening, he wanted to go protect Zabuza, but Kakashi was ready with a chidori in his hand to kill Haku. When Haku tried to leave from there to protect Zabuza, Kakashi stabbed him with his chidori into his heart. On the other hand, Naruto stabbed Zabuza into his heart, both of them got killed. After killing Zabuza, Naruto came back to his normal form. So he was controlling Nine Tails chakra on purpose, and the way he has controlled it, that means he already has trained before with it, I guess, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. So Naruto, you can control Nine Tails chakra? Kakashi asked. Yes, I am training to do it and I am just able to control this much only, Naruto said to Kakashi. According to your age, this is too much for you, Naruto. You have dominated an elite jonin who is nearly on my level, and which is too much for you, Kakashi said to Naruto. Naruto smiled at that. Sakura was still shocked that Naruto has dominated a jonin level shinobi and killed him. Are you okay, Sakura? Did I scare you? Naruto asked. No, I was shocked, Naruto. You are so strong, I haven't thought you will be this strong, Sakura said. Let's go, guys, do not waste time here, Kakashi said to Sakura. And then they all left from there, and then after resting they started training again and guarding the bridge. Naruto started learning more and more. He was making his two tails chakra mode stronger than before and in control. How strong Naruto is and how far he will go, Sasuke was thinking in his mind. His own chakra is so dense, it is not just a normal human level chakra, it is more like a beast itself, and on top of that he has controlled nine-tailed beast's chakra. I can say that he is as strong as I am, or even stronger than me now, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. They trained for the whole week. Naruto has learned to control the two tails state fully in that 1 week. On the 7th day, when they were guarding the village and Naruto was making the plan for his training. And then all of a sudden Kurama sensed two strong chakras there. Naruto went towards Kakashi and then warned him and told him to get ready for another fight. Really, Naruto, there are some another strong shinobis coming towards our direction, Kakashi asked. Yes, sensei, get ready, Naruto said. And then Kakashi started sensing two strong chakras there. Is this for real? Kakashi was thinking in his mind. Do you think, Naruto, we can handle both of them at once? Kakashi asked Naruto. I am not 100% sure, sensei, but I guess we don't have another option other than fighting them, Naruto said. They reached there. Those are the Ōtsutsukis members, Kakashi said. So you know about us, Hidan said. I am really disappointed that they have hired us just to kill these people, kids and one shinobi, Hidan said. Let me handle all of them today. I will give more than one sacrifices to Lord Jashin, Hidan said. Do not be overconfident, Naruto said. Naruto, be careful, he is not just a normal shinobi, Kakashi said to Naruto. I am not thinking about his one, this chatterbox, another one is even stronger than him, Naruto said to Kakashi. You were right, Naruto, he seems even stronger, Kakashi said. I will take the stronger one, Kakashi said. No, sensei, his chakra is so strong you cannot win against him. Because of the amount of chakra he has, you cannot win against him. I will have to fight him, Naruto said to Kakashi. No, Naruto, it's dangerous and I cannot leave you like this, Kakashi said to Naruto. Don't worry about me, sensei, finish chatterbox as soon as possible and then come back to me because I will need your help, Naruto said to Kakashi. What are you talking about, Naruto? I cannot let you fight him, Kakashi said. This is best option, sensei. Out of the options we have, only with the help of each other's help we can protect ourselves, Naruto said to Kakashi. This was for this video. We'll meet you in the next video. If you like the video, then please like the video, share the video and subscribe to the channel. You are watching Sage What Ifs. Stay tuned.